This is the South African top 5 box office hits over the last weekend. Troye Sivan and the Crazy 8 hold on to the top 5 in the essay novel turned movie Spud 3 Learning to Fly. It's a big week for local cinema as Leading Lady one-ups Spud and takes 3rd place. There is double the humor in Horrible Bosses 2, which lands at number 3. The Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 1 is kicked out of 1st place after its massive 3-week debut, now at 2. And the Penguins of Madagascar waddle to number 1 in their 1st week on the charts. Yes, the Penguins ruling the roost, and JP Sebastian nods with pride. Another animated film beating out the rest here. A quick reaction before we get into our new releases. I suppose you should expect this in holiday season, that the kids are going to dominate.
Absolutely, but that said, like I said last week, it's actually, really fun. I'm not one to go in for these kinds of things. Seriously, if you give me another talking pair of jeans, give me another pair of talking specs, or a coffee cup or something.
Or a tractor, or...
I'm going to need an insulin shot for the CG, but... It was great fun.
Good fun. So it's earned its right to be on the top.
Yeah, and then Big Hero 6 comes out soon, so you're going to see another animated one.
Well, let's look at some of the new releases that are coming out over the new week. It seems like love is in the air.
Yeah, for some reason we've got this glut of romantic movies coming out, and maybe that's to give the grown-ups a reprieve before, the CG stuff starts coming out for Christmas. But the first one is a musical called Walking on Sunshine. And it's a love triangle. With a bunch of people who aren't exactly celebrities. They're not very well-known actors. And it's set in, like the coast of Italy and whatever. So it sounds a lot like Mamma Mia. You remember that one?
Yeah, with a bit of an 80s twist. I love that.
Yeah. And of course, Mamma Mia was all about ABBA and stuff. So if you're into that kind of thing, I'm sure it's going to blow your skirt up. But I feel like if you're not watching famous people like Meryl Streep was in Mamma Mia, then you're kind of like,
without that novelty effect,
sure. That person's doing something silly, or, they relate to that.
They can sing.
Geez, Meryl Streep's amazing, Into the Woods, by the way, comes out, another musical that has Meryl Streep singing. But the next one we'll move on to is called Love, Rosie.
All right.
This is more sort of a young adult kind of romance. These 2 kids from age 5 onwards grow up just being friends, being nothing more than friends, which is, honestly, freaking frustrating. Anyway, we're going to have to move on. Love, Rosie is... sorry, I'm just getting my mind together.
I think we've taken him back to a romantic moment in his past.
I'm obviously hitting some sort of Freudian snag that the brain is helping me unpick. We'll have a tender moment when the cameras are off. But no, it's actually sweet. You can say what you like about generic romances and stuff, but how far can you go with being really creative with romances? Sure, you can do amazing things like Eternal Sunshine and Spotless Mind, but these young actors, they weren't so bad. She's not so well-known, Lily Collins, I think it is. The other gentleman is from Hunger Games. Still, it's very sweet, very cute.
A good date night movie, I love it. Now,
and fun.
Love is Strange. This one looks like it's set for the festivals.
Wow. So this one I watched too. I watched Love, Rosie, and I watched this one. Love is Strange, Alfred Molina and John Lithgow. Maybe if you remember John Lithgow from Third Rock from the Sun.
Yeah, unbelievable actor.
Going way back. Okay, so he's obviously spent a lot of time doing stage acting. It's a story about 2 gents who finally decide to tie the knot after many years of being partners. And stuff kind of goes bad when, because of their marriage, it causes controversy with the employer of Alfred Molina. He loses his job. They have to be split between one goes to live with a family member, the other goes to live with a friend. And there's sort of this tension between the push and pull, between seeing the person you love and parting from them, and seeing them and parting from them.
Dealing with the realities of life, yeah.
And then it's not just that couple, but how the family is affected, how the friends are affected, and how we sort of do that to each other.
Well, quite a hot topic at the moment,
moving,
actually. Very, very cool with the stellar cast. Well, when it comes to a stellar cast, and I'm going to say as much behind the scenes as in front of camera, of course, The Hobbit releases this weekend. I had the pleasure of seeing The Hobbit and the 5 Armies last night.
You sound like you enjoyed it.
I absolutely loved it, man, but I am quite biased. But we're going to get JP's take on that in just a moment. It's going to be something very special for you guys to see. I had the opportunity, but we don't have to wait that long for something breathtaking. Gracetown are in studio to prove their winning credentials this morning, and they are a fantastic group of guys to boot. Let's meet the team.